User experience is a discipline where professionals use research and design principles to create products that provide users with a great experience. The course will describe the essentials of user experience. Specifically, it will describe user experience research that can be used during the product design process. The course will also discuss the design process and offer an overview of analysis principles relevant to UX. We have all noticed at some point or another that some brands produce products which are consistently better than their competition. Most of the time, when we think of a product having a criteria which is superior, we are actually thinking about the experience which we've had with the product. Sometimes we purchase a product and the experience is great, and at other times the experience is absolutely awful. So what is a good and what is a bad experience? A good experience occurs when we get a product that is perhaps pleasant to use, fun to use, easy to use, useful for our tasks, and perhaps even looks like it has a good design. On the other hand, a bad experience is one that can be described as stressful, confusing, inefficient, and perhaps with no visual aesthetic. Another interesting aspect that differentiates good experience from bad deals with whether or not the product is flexible in that it allows the user to do tasks as they wish. Is the product consistent with their understanding, or does it force the user to take a particular path which the designer has set? It can be a frustrating experience to deal with a unique product design that does not fit the norms of knowledge that a user may have. This could result in a bad experience. Lastly, a very important aspect to consider is whether or not the users experience success with the system while also allowing company to achieve its objectives. After all, if the product or system does not solve the problem which the user has, why would the user come back for repeat business? Let's do a brief analysis of two websites in regards to user experience. A website which I frequently visit is called Best Buy. They are a large consumer electronics retailer. Seeing as though Best Buy competes in a tough online e-commerce retail space, it is important for the company to ensure that their web platform offers their customers a good experience. If customers to the site do not succeed at buying the merchandise, then the company will not grow and will not be competitive in the future. Best Buy wants customers to have success in shopping on their web platform, and this requires a design with a good experience. As part of the design, one can see there are things such as reviews, recommendations, tips, product descriptions, and other useful features. The company's goal is to provide all the necessary information to the user while also providing users with the necessary tools that make the experience more effective. The user experience they provide serves to encourage repeat business from customers as well as referrals. Now, a second website which I frequently visit is the website for the city of Victoria, BC. This website was created so as to help the citizens and businesses within Victoria connect with the city, discover features of the city, and to access resources available in the city. The city provides users with information, and this helps the users access critical services which they may need. Now, the site optimizes the efficiency of city staff because it provides information and resource documentation that would otherwise typically consume the time of the workers to provide. Without the site, workers would be required to perform a lot of redundant tasks. Now, the site offers a good experience, and this makes it more likely that it will be shared with other users. We can break down the UX process into several phases, including evaluation, design, implementation. In the evaluation phase, we attempt to understand the problems that the users have, and we think about the requirements necessary to meet those needs. In the design phase, we generate many different ideas which could potentially solve the problem that was highlighted in the evaluation phase. Lastly, in the implementation phase, we select some of the best ideas and implement them into prototypes. The prototypes help us to get further feedback, which we can then use to narrow down the solution to the most optimum choice. We can apply methods such as user testing and formal inspection as well. This process will lead to the generation of insights, but we may need to repeat the whole process or to iterate until we can be certain that we have created a product that has a good user experience.